So it's time for a wardrobe declutter. I have been feeling completely overwhelmed lately with my wardrobe, with certain spaces in my house. Last week I did a bit of a deep clean of my bedroom. A little while ago I did a bit of a cleanse of my finances, and I just feel at the moment that my wardrobe is quite noisy, and I am trying to reduce the amount of items that I have in my house. And every time I open my wardrobe, I'm just so overwhelmed by the amount of things that I don't wear that have been sitting there for such a long time. I did a wardrobe declutter last year and felt so much better for it. So I'm going to go through my wardrobe again and hopefully eliminate a few things. I'm not saying that I'm aiming for a minimalist wardrobe. I'll never be a minimalist, but I want my wardrobe to align with the person that I'm working towards becoming. I'm not referring to my fantasy self. I'm just referring to being that little bit better and taking more care. I want my wardrobe to feel curated as opposed to the current chaos that it is. So as I'm going through the process, I'm going to be asking myself a few questions, and I've got my little list here so I don't forget what my questions are, so I can keep referring back to it. So some of the questions are, why did I buy it and what was my vision for it? If I saw it in a store now, would I buy it again, and would I buy it at full price? Do I feel my best when wearing it? I know that there are some items in the wardrobe that I will pick up and wear and don't love them, so I don't even know why I bother with them. So it's time to get rid of those items. And if I were moving overseas, would I take it? I think that's a really, really good question, because you'll look at things a little bit differently. Why would I keep the things that I wouldn't take with me if I weren't packing? And as I mentioned before, does the item align with the vision I have for the person that I want to be? And also I need to take into consideration if the item fits into my lifestyle. Now, I'm not talking about getting rid of the things that you don't wear often. So there are some occasional pieces that you might keep, and there are a couple of occasional pieces that I've had for years and years and will continue to reach for them when I go out. The other thing is I also have put on a little bit of weight, so there are items that no longer fit me, and it's like they're mocking me. So I think it's time for those things to move out as well, and I want to give my wardrobe a bit of a tidy up also, because I don't know why since the new year I was hoping to go into the new year feeling recharged and refreshed, and currently all I'm feeling is anxious and overwhelmed when I look at things, and I just feel like I've got too much stuff. So I'm starting with my wardrobe. I'm thinking of making this a little bit of a series since I did my financial cleanse a couple of weeks ago, and I want to declutter a lot of stuff around my house. So I might do my wardrobe today and then look at other areas as well. So if that's the sort of content that you're interested in, please remember to subscribe. So this is the current state of one section of my wardrobe. Now, I have got a really, really big wardrobe. I don't need to take out things seasonally. I just leave things there all the time, but it's just too much. I mean, this is just shirts, not including blazers or dresses or anything like that. So it is quite a lot in there. I'm going to take everything out and then put things back that I want to keep. I also have a box here for anything that I could potentially sell. So a girl at work told me about a company that's about half an hour drive from me. It's a rent-a-rack place. So they charge $70 per week and there's no commission. So I found that some places will charge like 30% commission. That seems like a lot. So you pay, you pay for the rack like $100 a week or something, and then you have to pay for commission as well. It seems a little bit steep to me, but anyway, I already have quite a few empty hangers from the last time I did a declutter. And the rack just broke with the amount of crap that I had on there. So now I need to try and fix that. Nope, so the little catches here snapped. I haven't even used this one once. So I will be returning this bad boy. And now I'm really annoyed, but that's all right. We'll work around it. So I've still got a bunch of stuff left in there. I'm going to take that out, just give it a little bit of a vacuum because of all the dust bunnies. That way I can start with a clean slate. These are empty watch boxes, but I keep them in the event I ever want to sell my watches. So this little box was a bonbonniere at my christening, and it was a gift to my godmother, and when she passed away it was given back to me. So I just keep it here. It doesn't really suit my style, but I keep it in the wardrobe because I know it's safe here. I don't see the point in decluttering sentimental items. I know people say take a photo and that's the memory, but I won't do that. And inside, it's even got some sunglasses that used to be hers. What do you think? And some red ones. I know they're silly things to keep, but they were hers and they would be probably over 50 years old. So I'm keeping them.
Vintage, dear.
The other question that I like to ask myself as I'm going through things is, does it suit my own personal style, which is really, really important to me. There are a few items that, of course, I'm going to be keeping. I'm not just throwing stuff out for the sake of decluttering. The items that I love are going back. This is inside out, but this is a Q top that I just love. I don't wear it heaps, but I do really love it, so I'm keeping that. My Uniqlo tracksuits makes it really hard now. My lace top that I wear a lot under vests in wintertime, under blazers. I love this. I got this from Decuba, another Q top that I wear regularly. It's a good work top. Empty hangers are always a good feeling. This top is from Portman's and I've had it for I don't know how many years. I still wear it. It's probably over 15 years old, but I love it. A lot of my stuff is inside out because that's how I wash it to keep my clothes black. So just a cold wash. Now, this top still has the tag on it and has been in my wardrobe probably for 14 years. So I think it might be time to let it go. I keep thinking I'll find ways to style it, but I've never worn it. So that can go. Old witchery top. I don't really reach for it, so it makes me feel kind of frumpy. So I think I'll let that one go too. This is a witchery off the shoulder. I need to try that on again to make sure it still fits because it is an extra small. So I'll do that now. So it does still fit, thankfully, even though it's an extra small. It does sit a little bit higher here than I would like. I don't like things pressing around my neck area, but I do really love this top and I'm very partial to off the shoulder. Old long sleeve tee from Jackie E that's so old. It started to like get really thin in spots. So I will get rid of that one. I tend to wear my Uniqlo ones in the wintertime anyway. I'll declutter that one. I do love this one, even though I don't wear a lot of lighter colors. I like the tails on the end. It's really cute under vests and stuff. So I think I'll keep that one for another season. Now this one I love, a short sleeve cardigan, and I think I will keep it for another season to see if I get any more wear out of it, because I find that it's a little bit firm on the arms, so I'm constantly tugging at it. I don't want to be fussing with my clothes, so I will give it another season. If I decide the next time that I put it on that I'm not happy with it, I'm going to just get rid of it. Part of my active wear. This is an old Lorna Jane one that must be about 10 years old. Back when Lorna Jane used to do really good active wear. I don't like her new stuff. Like, she's doing pajamas now. This is also an active wear item. It's a size 6 and just feels too tight across the shoulders. So I think I'll declutter that. I always reach for my old Lorna Jane one. I like to have two though, so I may look at replacing that one with another Lorna Jane one. One to wash, one to wear. Portman shirt that I wear regularly. Another Uniqlo tracksuit because in winter I wear them a lot. Another shirt that I wear regularly. I like to wear under vests with like a little black neckerchief or even a tie. So I will sometimes wear a tie into the office with a vest. So it's got that sort of masculine feminine look, which I really like and suits my style. So whenever I am purchasing something new now, I have created a board on Pinterest. So if I am out shopping and I see something that catches my eye, I'll refer back to my Pinterest board to see if it will suit and will slot into my current wardrobe. I don't want to have to buy, you know, if you buy a new shirt and it doesn't go with anything else, then you feel you have to buy new pants. And then with new pants, you feel like you have to buy new shoes, and it's that whole ditto effect. So that's what I try and avoid when I go shopping now. Because my style is kind of classic, maybe a little bit eccentric, I can keep things for a really long time. So I don't actually need to backfill a lot. And I just want to stay in keeping with that. I wear this shirt a lot. This is really cute. This is from Witchery, and it, again, must be about 6 years old, and it just ties up around the neck in multiple different ways. So I'll keep that one. Shirts that needs to go in the bin or to fabric recycling. Does anywhere do fabric recycling now? I know H&M are meant to, but I don't know if they actually. I watched that You Buy or Buy Now, whatever it is, on Netflix. I'm not entirely convinced. Another off-the-shoulder top. I do wear a lot of off-the-shoulders when I'm going out, even to brunch or to dinners. I just love them. I love off the shoulder. This old Kathmandu jumper. It is warm, it is comfortable. I feel like crap when I'm wearing it. It's just so daggy looking. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. I'm honestly sick of looking at it. Cow neck top for work, a t-shirt that doesn't fit well, another t-shirt that doesn't fit well. I find it really hard to find good t-shirts. I just don't want things in my wardrobe that don't make me feel good about myself. Since coming back from Europe and I've put on that little bit of weight, I'm struggling with that. I have tried to get rid of it. It doesn't seem to want to budge, and it's been 7 months. So I think I just need to accept it. Little tank top, little pinstripe one. This is actually reversible. It's polka dot on the other side. I don't do polka dot, but it's really cute with like plain black shorts, really whatever, slacks. So I'm going to keep that one. I really like this top, but it's a bit of a pain in the bum to iron, and it's kind of fussy. I might put that in the maybe pile. And what I'm going to do with the maybe pile is I'm going to stick it into a container and put it in the garage. If I don't go hunting for it in the next year, then I'm going to get rid of it. I've had this for such a long time. It's such a cute little top. I don't think this brand even exists anymore. But again, I never reach for it. So I think I'm happy to get rid of that one. This is a cute off-the-shoulder t-shirt. I have had this for about 15 years. I will still reach for it. So I'm going to keep that. It's such a cute casual piece as well. So I really keep my clothes for a long time. I get most of my money out of them. You will see items I haven't got my money out of. This is from Decuba. It's nice underneath things. I haven't reached for it a lot. It is a little bit more of a boxy shape, and I find that boxy shapes don't suit me. So I'm going to put that in the maybe pile as well. I like this one for work. High necklines don't suit me 100%, but I find if I wear my hair up, then they do look nice. I am going to keep this one. It's nice with slacks. So I've worn that a few times this summer. This top here is from Portman's. It does fit me. I just find I don't like this square neckline very much. And also this line across here, and makes me like my torso look even shorter. So I think that I might look at adding that to the Rent-A-Rack place. And a lace top from Witchery that I've had for about 6 years. I still wear it with jeans, with slacks. Not entirely in fashion, but I don't care. I don't follow trends. I wear the things that I like to wear. I'm also trying to prioritize more natural fabrics. However, when I go out shopping, like, synthetic fibers are everywhere. Everything's got polyester in it. And look, it's good. You don't have to iron it a lot, let it hang, whatever, and it will dry quite nicely. But I can't believe this rack broke. Another top that's quite boxy that I haven't reached for in a really long time, so I'm going to let that go. This still fits and looks quite cute with all my slacks. Could probably wear it with jeans as well. There are a couple of items that are in the wash that I've worn this week. Obviously not going to declutter those because I have been wearing them. Country Road top, hard to iron, and it's a size 4, so I don't even know if it'll still fit. So I'm going to try this one on as well. Okay, so that's the white Country Road shirt. It is a beautiful shirt, but it does feel a little bit firm on, and the fabric is quite stiff. I could wear it quite easily underneath a vest or something, but I just think I'll be constantly fussing with it. So I think I'm going to look at selling this one as well, given that it is Country Road and it's never actually been worn. All right, so it's a little while later now. I've been through this section. I did off camera do a little bit more work in there and tried on a few things. I have culled all my skinny jeans. Even if they come back into fashion, I've never loved the skinny jeans, so I thought I was safe to let them go. I tried on another few pieces. Stuff that didn't fit, of course, is going. I'm not going to have my clothes bullying me and feeling bad about myself because they no longer fit. So now I'm moving on to coats, jackets and dresses, and I'm already so overwhelmed. I know the stuff that I'm going to keep. I'm not going to pull everything out because I broke the rack. I do have 2 pairs of these. I like them because they are a low rise. I am no longer in love with the fabric, so I may just keep 1 pair and look at decluttering the second pair. The reason I bought 2 pairs is because they are low rise and I ordered them from the US because at that stage they're really the only place that had low rise. They no longer make low rise anymore. So I've got some trenches in here. I've got these Forever New pants that are a size 4. I can still get them on, but they're so skin tight that I will no longer wear them. I actually had to replace them for a size 6. They are inside out. These I'm not sure about, so I'm going to put them in the maybe pile. They still fit, but I don't know. They are just plain black and white, and they do look nice with a longer top and a blazer, but I haven't reached for them in over a year, so I'm going to put them in the maybe pile. This is a longer, like a thin coat that I've had for quite a while. It does still fit. I'm not sure. It's not something that I reach for often, so I'm also going to put that one in the maybe pile. Zara coat that I don't think that I've ever worn, and it's been sitting in my wardrobe for about 5 years. I think I'm happy to let it go. It is a really good fit though. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to let this one go as well. Virtually brand new. This dress, I tried it on the other day. It is a little bit firmer than it was 6 months ago, but it does still fit and it does still look nice. It's a cute dress and I absolutely love it. I wear it to work functions or conferences and stuff, so I'm definitely keeping that one. My Ted Baker coat, look at the lining. It's a very long coat with the tie. This is so beautiful. It's wool. It'll never go out of style. It did cost me a small fortune, but I love this. This was absolutely worth the dollars that I spent on it. That's the other thing as well. When you're going through your wardrobe, and I have found this, I feel quite guilty when I look at the pile of clothes that I'm getting rid of and know that I've spent money on them, but it's basically sunk costs. I don't wear them, so there's absolutely no point in keeping them out of guilt. This is a Portman's coat that I've had for a few years. Still fits. Although it's not one that I reach for often, still a really nice coat. It's well made, it's fully lined. So I may keep this one for another year. It's really hard to make a decision on winter clothes when when the weather is still so warm. Portman's trench coat. I wear a lot of trench coats during the transition seasons. So I have about 4 of them. Don't judge me. Another cute dress, a little bit firmer than it was, but still fits. I love this dress. Again, it's something I wear to work functions and conferences and stuff, so I'm going to keep that one. This dress is lovely and I wore it to a wedding about 2 years ago. It's one of those things that you just keep in your wardrobe, occasional wear. It's quite plain. It's ruched on the side and it is a lovely dress. However, the last time I wore this, I was 5 kilos thinner than I am now. And after 1 bowl of pasta, I bloated out and I felt so uncomfortable in this dress because you cannot hide anything in this. So I think I'm happy to let that go. Another dress, fully rouged. Again, it's been in my wardrobe for about 11 or 12 years, I think. And again, it's not something that I ever reach for. I don't like the fabric. It's not forgiving. And that's not what you want when you're in your late 40s. The one long dress that is kind of like a bodycon is this Country Road one, which I got on sale a few years ago. Now, this dress is fully rouged and the fabric is really, really forgiving. So I think I'm going to hold on to this one. Again, it's one of those occasion pieces that you don't wear all the time, but it's good to have something like that in the wardrobe. It's so plain that it will never go out of style. And I really don't like to buy a new occasion piece every time there's something on, because it just feels like a waste of money to me to only wear an item once and then never wear it again because I've worn it to a wedding or a christening or something. So having something basic like that in my wardrobe, it just works for me. This coat I've also had for years. It does still fit. It's a lovely coat, but again, it's not something I ever really reach for anymore. So I think I'm gonna let this one go as well. It's quite flattering actually. So that's that section done. Now moving on to this section, there is a graveyard of coat hangers at my feet currently. I have this little cardigan. I wore this a lot, but over the years it has become quite misshapen. So I think I'm happy to let that go. Another item I'm happy to let go is this little Zara cardigan, which I have had for years and years, and I have worn this so many times, but it has also become quite misshapen over the years, and I do have a cashmere cardigan that I bought from Galeries Lafayette. Why would I keep something like this when I have a cashmere cardigan? Also have a merino wool cardigan that I got from Uniqlo that fits me really well. These shorts are from Zara. I love them, but all the extra fabric does add quite a lot of bulk to my bottom half, and I don't really care about that, but they're not entirely comfortable, so I'm happy to let those go. Short denim skirts, which I don't think I've worn in years, so I'm happy to let that go. I'm not really a skirt person, I'm more of a shorts person. Some denim jackets, which don't really, do they go out of style? I don't know. Now this vest here, I love a vest, and this is a long line vest. However, I don't love the fit of this. Just is a little bit off, so I don't feel great wearing it. Maybe I'll put it in the maybe pile for now. All my little vests, which I wear quite a bit of, little cardigans that I wear often. This little cape here is fully lined and it is wool. It is very, very warm. It is a little bit big for me. My mum gave me this and I think it's really cute. It's just not something I reach for often, but what I thought I might do with it, because it is so warm, is I may actually take it into the office and just leave it there, because sometimes I'll go in because the weather's quite warm outside and I don't take an outer layer with me like a jacket or whatever. So if I keep this in the office and I get cold, then I've got something to put on that will keep me warm. Now, I'm trying not to get too excited about decluttering, because I have done that before where I've decluttered like 50% of my wardrobe and then ended up regretting it. So I'm trying to be a little bit more strategic this time. The other thing I'm saying goodbye to is this little skirt from Witchery, which I've had for I don't know how many years. It's quite flattering because it is ruched. It does still fit because it is a stretchy fabric. However, it is quite short, so I don't feel that it's really appropriate for my age. So I'm gonna get rid of that too. Now it's time to reorganize, clean out the dust bunnies. I didn't get rid of heaps, but I did get rid of the stuff that I felt was really annoying me every day. There is quite a pile, actually. You might be surprised. I did say that I did try on a few things off camera. There are 2 pairs of jeans that I absolutely love. They are my favorites. They do fit a little bit firm at the moment, so I'm going to hang on to them because they do still fit. They just don't fit 100% the way that I would like, and they are a Levi, and Levi's no longer make this particular style, so it was the midi straight. I know there are a few other brands that have something similar, so I may look at replacing them. This is so overwhelming, honestly. It's really confronting, but I'm glad I've done it, but I need to clean up this mess. Okay, so this is the stuff that I've got left over. I've reorganized it a little bit so it makes a little bit more sense. to think I did a declutter not that long ago, and I have got piles of stuff here that I want to get rid of, and I've not even been through shoes and accessories yet. And just so you know, there is a wardrobe in the spare room which is also full of stuff, so I don't think I'm going to do that on camera. I think I'm just gonna go through it as quickly as I can, and then in the next video I'll probably do shoes and accessories because there's just so much to go through. Honestly, this is exhausting, confronting, and kind of embarrassing. So I'm going to let some people that I know go through the stuff that I'm happy to let go of. And if there's anything they want, they can just take it. There are a few really good quality pieces in there that are in good condition. They're good brands. So I'm going to take them to the rent-a-rack place. I need to book a rack, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything until next month, but I can just box everything up, then take them down there. I'm also going to drop into another secondhand place or another rent-the-rack place that's not too far from here that does charge exorbitant prices, but I just want to see how they price everything, so my stuff's sort of on par with all that. But I will show you the chaos that is now left. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. There's a graveyard of coat hangers here. One pile of clothes on the chair, some more on the floor, and another pile here, and my coat hanger graveyard. Okay, so I now have a box to sell and a bag full of donations, but I'm going to go to the rent-a-rack place tomorrow to see what sort of items sell, and then maybe go through my donation pile again before I make a final decision on what I'm going to get rid of as far as donating goes. Also, a couple of items that I did have in my maybe pile I've now put in the pile to sell. If they sell, that's great. So I think we did get through quite a lot today. I'm still not 100% happy. There's still a lot of work to be done. There are so many other bits and pieces that I need to go through, but I don't want to be making decisions when I'm feeling a little bit fatigued and overwhelmed and a little bit anxious, because then I'm going to make decisions that I'll regret later. And also, decluttering does give you a bit of a high, so you can get a little bit overexcited, and I don't want to do that. I want to make good decisions, but I feel like what I've culled down to so far is a little bit more aligned to my style and to the person that I want to be and how I want to present myself out in the world. Anyway, I think that I will end this video here and then look at doing another video about the smaller spaces in my home and also accessories and shoes. And I'm slowly going through my entire house. So if you like this sort of content and you would like to follow along in this series, or if you are intending to do a declutter, how do you dispose of the clothes that you're wanting to dispose of? I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, if you like that sort of content, please give me a big thumbs up and drop me a comment, because it does help YouTube to recognize my channel and to push me out to more amazing people like yourselves. I am desperately trying to grow my channel, so any support that you can offer is greatly appreciated. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Until the next one, I hope you all have a fabulous day. Bye.